Yo, what's up? Juan B, thank you. Setup's crazy. You know what we can do? We can actually set up a signal RGB to run the RGB on this PC build. And then make it sync with the little mini screen. But PC case, this is the Be Quiet Light Base 600. Kind of a better look at the case there. Still a little bit of glare. Shot your setup on accident? That's crazy. Alright, now it should be set to screen ambience. Welcome in, everyone. So yeah, now the PC kind of tracks the colors on the screen, and we'll swap. It's like a little delayed. Could just be this wallpaper. That's crazy. Cool. Thank you, Rofredo. So beefy, it's huge. Especially when laying flat like that, it's super beefy. Nice, Charles. Armin, you got a Ryzen 9 9950X3D and 5080? Damn, you're going crazy with a 4TB Samsung. That's a beast setup. What are the specs of this one? It's a 9070XT 9800X3D and the Be Quiet Light Base 600. The Be Quiet Light Base 600 is the case. GT 520 Athlon 2? Ooh, Deer 3, damn. Tough case. Yeah, it's pretty cool. A lot of compatibility with, you know, radiators, custom water-cooled loops, and just really any size GPU, too. Which is probably the best part about it. What are your specs? It's 9070XT 9800X3D in the Be Quiet case. We got a push-pull setup on a thermal rate AIO. Looks pretty dope. pretty good looking rig. Wilfredo, you got an i7 3770K with a RX 580. Damn. PC is ancient, but it still runs, and that's what matters. Loki looks insane. Thank you. Well, we can change between RGB and ARGB on the case here. So we hold this. We just go like static one color. Yeah, pretty crazy looking rig. How much did I spend on my full setup? It was probably about 3,000, probably for everything. It's a 9070 XT 9800X 3D PC too. Damn. Oh yeah, it was a pretty good deal for everything. Got the monitors on sale. Got the desk at a garage sale, which was a score. I'm using a 2060. Damn. Yo, what's up, Wildfire? Welcome back, welcome back. What is up? My case did fall over, it did. The PC is sleeping right now. This is what your PC should look like when you put it in sleep mode, you guys. I just reused a Dell Optiplex on your build, cost you 400 USD, 1080p to high settings, 60 Hz monitor. Hey, that's kind of perfect. My dog is a multitasker, for real. I kind of busted when you saw that PC. Thing looks pretty good. Mysterio, you got a i5 13600KF 5070 Ti, 32 gigs of DDR5. I like it. It's balanced. I don't love Intel, but it's a pretty balanced rig. Ryzen 7 7800X 3D and a 7900 XTX. Love it. I like the 7900 XE too. What's the monitor under my main one? It's a 15-inch Arzopa monitor. That's what's up, Jovan. Nice. Nice setup. Thank you. What's in the beautiful build? It's got a 9800X 3D and a 9070 XT from Power Color. This case is pretty cool too. Case name is the Be Quiet Light Base 600. And then we can swap between the built-in RGB to the RGB from the motherboard. Can you get a PC? I'll do a giveaway soon. Yes, of course, Trap. Of course. Why do I got anime in my case? Because anime is the best. For real, hey, I just bought my first PC like 2 hours ago. Built it in 2 to 4 hours. Nice. Nah, Betakin, you're definitely a weeb. I can sense it. I can sense it through the screen, for real. Do you need any major tweaking to your rig or just normal stuff like enabling Expo and all that? What do you mean? I have a full video on undervolting this 9070 XT for 5080 performance. If you don't know, the 9070 XT can pretty much get the same FPS throughout most benchmarks if you undervolt it as a stock 5080. So yeah, it blows my mind when a lot of people don't know that because that is pretty much old news to me. King Kermit, yeah, anime is goated for real. You have a Ryzen 5 3600, 16GB Predator Hyper, 1 terabyte, 2 Samsung Radeon Vega 64 FE. Nice. That's a bummer, Ziz. Yeah, I've seen videos like that, Wilfredo. PC parts list, ITX transferred 790S7 CPU, Ryzen 9 7940HX. Ooh, that's a pretty good CPU. I like it. That's pretty cool. Nice. Yeah, I pretty much meant messing with voltages, overlooking and all that. Overclocking? Yeah, I undervolted this card and this and my 9800X3D in this PC. My video on it is doing pretty good too. What's the best anime? I don't know. This one's pretty good. This is Chainsaw Man. Best anime is Loki, One Piece. One Piece is good. Vegas 64 still rocks. Yeah, it does. Loki isn't even an anime yet, bro. Shigma. The PC is not real, bro. The PC is pretty crazy. Any ITX enthusiasts? Yeah, right here. What do you guys think of that? Guess the leaders on this case, you guys. Fire, what's in it? It's pretty fire. It looks like an Xbox One, kind of. It's like a lunchbox. It's 4.1 liters. It's a 4.1 liter case, so it's like the size of an Xbox One. 4 liters, Z, yeah. Right about there. It's a 4.1 liter case. It's pretty cool. I actually, yeah, I don't have that build on my channel yet, but that build is going to be on my channel soon. That's a 1.8T Audi? For real. Into overclocking, under voltaging, ever downward and on? No, not really. Maybe back in the day, but like ever since like, you know, past 2020, a lot of like overclocking and or like water cooling is pretty pointless because technology has, you know, gotten so advanced that we don't really need it. What are the specs? It's I have a full video breakdown on my channel, but it's 9070 XT, 9800X 3D. And these are some Interstellar fans, which look pretty good. That's cool, Lunar. Hell yeah. I've seen the Fractal Terra. That's awesome. Appreciate the likes, everyone. Let's go. Oh, nice. Yeah. Just ordered a 5080. Congrats. You have a 3050, 10 gen, 16 gigabyte, DDR4, 1 terabyte, 1 cooler fan. Nice. It's a decent setup. Pretty good for 1080p most games. I'd still have a lot of fun on that rig. Even though a lot of people hate on the 3050. Just upgraded my GPU from an RX Vega 56 to a 9060 XT. Damn, huge upgrade. Got my first PC ever today. Nice. Upgrading from a 2070 Super. That's also a huge upgrade. Use a 4080 Super for 800. A brand new 9070 XT for 900. Definitely use 4080 Super, but that 9070 XT should be more like 700. $720. You can should be like 720 to 750. That's a reasonable price for a 9070 XT 16 gig right now. Nice to see that anime in the background is the best anime ever. Chainsaw Man is pretty good. It's not the best. Yeah, GPU prices are tough some places, but sometimes you can find good prices on Amazon. 7900 XTX or 4070 Ti, 7900 XTX. Duh, what do you mean? Durr. Wow, wonderful. For real. Speedmaster, what's up? Which case is this? Is the Be Quiet Light Base 600. What is the GPU? It's a 9070 XT from Power Color. Which case this is the 90. This is the Be Quiet Light Base 600. Yeah, I do both. This one's all black, but I have some all white builds that look pretty good. This is a 5-inch Raspberry Pi screen. You can find it in my bio. How much this all costs is about $2K. Didn't realize my PC spec got cut off. Ryzen 9, 3-core at 975. Nice. That's pretty nice. I've been playing a lot of Deadlock. They just released Deadlock. That's my favorite game right now. Where's the GPU? What do you mean? It's right there. Bro, build this thing to look at it. Don't even need to turn the monitor on. For real. It's about $2,000. You have 5070. Yeah, the 5070 is decent. If you get it for $505, that's a really good price. Sway VR, yes. This looks like your dream PC. It's a pretty good rig. Going for a 4070 Super 7700X, DDR5, 6000 megahertz, B650 ICE, thermite, 360 Vision. I love it. That's all sounds really good. I like that build logistics. That sounds perfect. Maybe the MOBO is kind of eh. I think that MOBO is some pretty bad features, but... Can you game on the little screen in there? Yeah, we could. It's pretty much just another monitor. Hurrah. I have a 4060 Ryzen 7 5800X3D. Nice. And all the parts to build it for $600. How good a deal did I get? That's a super good deal. Damn. Ryzen 9 5950X 5060 Ti. Nice. I like it. Ooh, an Intel i7. Pretty old. 1060 1660 Super. Ooh. Nice little SLI setup. That's pretty cool. 9070 XT 9950 X3 H7 Flow. Huh. That's all right. X870 Asus board. Damn, yeah, that's pricey on that. I feel like those AM5 boards, they really like, the prices are really wonky because I feel like the features aren't that insane and they get really expensive. I'm running that board because I found a bundle deal on RAM CPU board, so yeah, that's pretty cool. Where are you from? West Coast. Hit a clip on the mini screen for a chat. That'd be cool. Damn, then that's a portable all-in-one PC right there. Technically. The PC cables are pretty managed on this whole build. If we go into the back of the PC, it's pretty clean back there. Damn, that's supported all-in-one PC. I love Mobile Boy. Doesn't need to be so on point in buying Beefy Boy. Nice. Yeah, as long as you like your PC and it can game what you want to. MSI Godlike. Yeah, that's too much of a MOBO for me. I have a Ryzen 7800X 3D 5060 Ti. Nice. Ooh, those are some fun games. Show the cables. It's too much work, but they are super clean. Do you have any experience with ASRock? So what's your opinion on them? Motherboards? I'm not a big fan of them. I just like MSI motherboards. How's your PC? What are the specs? Tell me them. What are your specs? This is a 9070 XT 9800X 3D. You can see that XPG RAM. We got a Thermalright AIO. Told me a good 650 watt for a 7600X and 7600XT Corsair 650 watt, like a RM, maybe an RMX 650 watt. Did you build this or pre-built? I built this, Salmon. ASRock is mad, prone to failure. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan. I like MSI. What's the specs? Well, it's a power color, devil color. Pretty cool because you do get RGB on the GPU right there. It's probably one of my favorite parts about the build. What's the best AMD processor for moment for gaming? 9800X 3D. How much watt does this beast take? I mean, this, oh, I got an 850 watt. Nothing crazy. It's a pretty mediocre build, honestly. I feel like people really overspend when they get up and try to make a crazy looking PC. People just waste money in areas they don't need to. Like this whole thing was right at 2000 with the 9800X 3D and a 9070 XT. What do you think of innovation in PC building? Really love the click together cableless fans that have come out. Yeah, these are the same. These are the cableless fans. No cables. They click together too. I should have 2 extras I could show you somewhere. But they also have a switch to change from intake to exhaust, which is probably the best feature. Hello, just joined. What's up, Cardis? How many PCs have I built in total all time? I mean, I want to say like 20, 30. Aura farming for real. This PC Aura farms, yeah, it does. Can you change the location of the screen? I mean, yeah, if you wanted to. $57RX3 and a 6800. I love it. For 1440p, that's still a beast. I really like that setup right there. You're not overdoing it, but it's not like enough to where you're not going to be able to play 1440, like any 1440p game at high FPS. So I'd say it's pretty cool. You bet your first PC was imitating, or did it go pretty smooth? It went pretty smooth. Oh, what do you think of all AMD system with 9070 XT and 9800 or 7800X 3D? I like it, Himto. Your CPU is holding your GPU back from its full power. Depending on the game, if you play CPU-bound games, X3D CPUs are definitely always the choice. But if you just get a 7600X, that won't even bottleneck like a 5090 in gaming. So it just depends if the game is CPU-bound or GPU-bound. I have a Ryzen 7 700 and 9070. Ooh, that's really balanced. This PC cooks. Thank you. How about my first PC, $1,400, 7600X CD and a 5070? Ooh, that's nice. Pretty good price point. For the performance and the price point, that's pretty dang good. 7700X, 9070 XT, upgraded from a 3600X and 2060. Yeah, that's a big jump. That's what's up. That's awesome. Ryzen 9800X 3D, 5080, 32 gigs, CL30, 6000 megahertz. Damn, y'all got crazy PCs out here. Recommend a CPU for the GTX 1650, a Ryzen 5, like 2600. Honestly, I like this PC you're showing. Never really a fan of the RGB, but this can pass. Oh, appreciate it. Yeah, it's a pretty good looking rig. I usually have it just running like all white. But some of the colors stand out. You do like a white and purple. That look pretty good. White and red always looks good too. Definitely a distracting PC, that's for sure. Yeah. But I don't really notice it. especially having a 32-inch wide monitor. I feel like the monitor is just like already huge. Doesn't it block the intake place like that? Well, if you do a little research on the case, you'll see that it's actually lifted off the desk with interchangeable feet. So if I actually bring over the white version that I'm about to do a custom water-cooled build in, I can show you guys. It can be placed in the upright position or the horizontal position with interchangeable feet on the bottom of the PC. So we have interchangeable feet right here that you can swap between different places on this PC case. Hire me, I'll work for you. That'd be cool. So yeah, they have little notches up on the top. You literally could place your PC upside down, like, you know, famous tech talkers have, like Cozy Danny and stuff. You could have it on the back, like I have it, but it's lifted off the desk in any position you place it in. So there's 3 different positions. And this is the white version of this build, or the white version of this case that was built. Do I have a PC hot take? Yeah, don't buy the Trix Panorama AIO. That's a 4K monitor. But yeah, I really hope none of y'all buy that Trix Panorama AIO. It's just like such a waste of money. How much if we order one? I don't have pre-builts. I just do local builds for people. Maybe in the future I will have pre-builts. That would be pretty awesome. Rate your setup, 14900 KF 9070 XT. Ooh, that's a wonky combo. But I give it like an 8 out of 10. PC will only boot into the BIOS. Download Windows onto a USB stick, and then you'll boot into Windows. You got to get downloadable Windows, Jackson. How do you set up with the Be Quiet Light Base 600X? The fans are quieter. I have an MSI B650 plus Wi-Fi motherboard. The Be Quiet fans are just pretty loud already, but if you go into MSI Center, you could set the performance to quiet on the fans. Is that the Lee & Lee Infinity fans? No, I'd never buy those. Those are a waste of money. These are from iColler. I have an Intel Pentium 4 478 motherboard. Nice. Rate mine GTX 1080 Ti and 5600. Ooh, I like it. I'd give that an 8 out of 10 because your upgradability is pretty nice having that 5600. So yeah, if you get a better GPU, it could be a pretty balanced system. I'm thinking of grabbing the Lee & Lee 011 case. I have some pretty cool builds in the 011. Thanks for the input at 5700X3D setup. Yeah. Upgrade immediately. Mr. Frodo, that 6800 is a beast with how much VRAM it has. You are going to be so fine for a long time. I'm going to upgrade to a 3060 12GB. I love the 3060 12GB. How many hard drive bays does that case have? Not a ton. I think just like 2 or 4. The 900 is a bit bigger. All right, you guys, I'm going to restart the stream real quick. It's kind of lagging, so oh my gosh. All right, you guys, I'm restarting the stream. Be right back. 1 second.